Aloha, my wizards and my priestesses. I'm Romanesco, and today we'll be sharing with you a story you have never heard, but you will remember. Oh, yes, the 12 stories of astrology and life. First, please subscribe and tap that little notification bell wherever it's at. So, these are the 12 most ancient stories in human existence. All of our ancestors lived by and knew these stories, and for 40,000 years, humans have been living according to them. I'm going to be sharing the short versions today, the full versions where I go more in depth and have a lot of fun. I share fully in my Confident Astrologer course. So if you are a beginner to intermediate astrologer who's tired of learning through free YouTube videos and complex online courses that leave you feeling overwhelmed and too afraid of making mistakes to read charts for clients, I got you. I'm going to transform you into a confident astrologer who's mastered the basics with step-by-step guaranteed methods to always be right, so you can relax and have fun reading charts for clients while making an income. If this feels like you, reach out to me and I'll set up a nice Zoom. Where did these stories come from? 40,000 years ago, as humans began being created, we put our stories in the sky. And we did that so no matter where we go in the world, we never had to feel lost. We had our knowledge and wisdom with us. This is also called the sidereal zodiac, the zodiac that astronomers use and I use in predictions because it's super accurate. It's the sky. So these 12 stories are the most foundational stories, archetypes, the roots, the deepest roots of the human psyche in all cultures, and they're all based upon the laws of nature. Astrology is actually not based upon the stars, but the earth. So they discovered, the first humans in this beautiful experience of life, that life was made up of 4 elements: fire, earth, air, and water, which we're going to get into what those mean. And each of those 4 elements had 3 modes or 3 energies: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Cardinal is you're moving, fixed is you're not moving, and mutable is you're changing between moving to not moving. So the secret of the 12 stories of life in astrology, of the 12 signs of the zodiac, are the 4 elements times the 3 modes equal the 12 signs. And as they put these stories in the sky, they realized one thing: that Earth is not heaven. It's not filled with only good stuff where the angels play and serve. And it is not hell, only filled with materiality where the devils live. Earth is gray. It is not white. It is not black. It is where the angels and the devils can both play together. And that is what we as humans are, is we are a hybrid. We are the beautiful, beautiful recipe of all that is good, all that is bad. We are the gray. The first 3 stories are the story of fire. The story of fire is that it rules power and love and wisdom. Fire is always considered lucky. It's always considered lucky in astrology to be able to have life and have movement, to be able to have energy. Fire is considered dharma, path, passion, and purpose. It is always good to be on our path. We're never going to say, oh, it's bad that I'm on my path. And of the 3 flames, the first one is the story of the cardinal fire, the fire that begins, the fire that moves, which is a spark, which is a wildfire. This is connected with the zodiac sign of Aries and the story of the warrior, our ability to be able to fight and protect ourselves. The second story of fire is the story of the fixed fire, the tame fire, which is the coals in the fireplace, which is the sun in the sky, which is known as the king, and our ability to express and shine our light. When the fire has now gotten softer and safer, it's not going to burn us up like an Aries wildfire. We can approach it and cook food, or with the sun, give us life. The third flame is a fire that transmutes, the alchemical fire of life itself. You and I are warm, and we move like fire. And life always evolves, always gets better, always turning that lead into gold. This is known as the wizard, the alchemist, the ability to transmute. So those are the three flames, the three dharmas, the three paths. Now, the next story is a story of water. I'm going out of order. Normally it's fire, earth, air, water. But in astrology, fire and water are considered the angels, the devas from the heavens. They're the good guys. And we'll talk about who the earth and air are in a second. So water is considered the angels, but water is considered the angels of death. So while fire creates life, water is what washes away life. So the new life can come up in its place. Water is feelings and healings. It's the emotions. It's the things that we cannot see, but we can feel. While fire is light and we can see it. Water, we intuit. We feel it. The first water is a cardinal water, the water that moves, which is a river, which is the rain, which is the tears from our eyes, the milk from our breast. It is the water that cleanses as well as nourishes. It's related to the queen and the mother, and the power of softness, where weakness is a strength. The second water is the fixed water, the water that rules swamps and mosquitoes and swamps, the little mosquito, volcanoes and lightning storms, anything that builds up pressure, and death. This is true death, where we let things die, whether emotional or physical or spiritual. It is an angel of death. It is a zodiac sign of Scorpio, related to a shaman and a spy master, those who keep secrets and work with secret things. The third water is the mutable water, the water that changes. In nature, this is a story of a cloud, of steam, of the ocean, of outer space. It is literally the water of nothingness, the water of space, emptiness, nothingness, which is related to a monk and mystic who surrenders and gives up everything to create more space and become one with the universe and float in the cosmic ocean, dark womb, yoni. So the devils are the demons. They are the earth angels, while the fire and water angels play in heaven. The earth and air angels played in hell. And there, they became very, very special, providing certain gifts that we could not live on earth without. So the first angels are the first demons and devils, is that goddamn rooster, that we're talking about is the angels of earth. So earth rules wealth and health and career, social status. Earth is physical. Earth is stable. Earth we can feel. We can touch. We know it exists. And the first earth is the earth of wealth. It is the fixed earth, which rules the flat, fertile farmlands and plains, where we can grow pigs and sheep and apples and blueberries, where we can be fertile and abundant. It is related to the zodiac sign of Taurus, Venus, which is the pleasurer and the treasurer, our ability to feel pleasure and to feel beauty. The second earth demon is the earth that is mutable, the earth that changes, which in nature is a forest, where it's always changing and destroying and moving the earth and turning it into mushrooms and decaying and decomposing. It is related to the zodiac sign of Virgo and is related to the scientist and the doctor, the servant, those who break things down and are of service and fix us. The last earth is the cardinal earth, the earth that moves. It is a mountain, which is related to our social status, career, and reputation, which is represented by a noble person or a builder. where once we have a firm foundation, we can endure for forever. Just like a mountain, it is pretty difficult to move a mountain. Those are the 3 earths. Next, the second group of demons and devils, we have the angels from hell of air. Air is invisible and indivisible, like our relationships, our thoughts, and desires. It rules all the things that we can sense, but not actually see. Just like we can see how the air moves stuff, but we cannot see the air. The 3 airs. The first one is the air that changes. It is the air of storms. Related to the zodiac sign of Gemini, which is a story of the merchant, the messenger, and the thief. It is the ability to distract, the ability to steal attention. Like a storm, it comes, it's going to change up your path. The second air, the second desire, the second relationship is a cardinal air, the ability to create a relationship, which is related to a trade wind, a smooth, harmonious wind that blows a ship or a bird to another shore to create a relationship. This is related to the diplomat and the dandy and those who are attractive and can create a relationship. Scratch my ear. I'm not going to edit that out. I'm raw. It is now time for the third and final air, the third and final story, which is the story of the air that is fixed. The fixed air is related to the sky and the firmament, also the doldrums, the air that does not blow. This is related to the kingdom and the commoner, the culture, the beliefs, the social circles that come up and create a culture. The food, the drink, the clothes, the silly jokes that make a Democrat, and a Mexican. This is the tribe and the community. So I hope you like that story. Please make sure that you follow and subscribe and get all those notifications. Again, if you're interested in becoming a confident astrologer, please reach out to me. And if there's anything else I can do, let's just be friends. Let's be wizards together. Bye-bye.